Hello everyone out there in internet land. This will be an age-restricted video. If you're not 18, you should probably not be watching this video. If you are 18 or older, here is the beautiful garden. All right, folks. We still got little watermelon guy here. He's trying to take off and do some watermelon stuff, but he's looking, kind of slow at it. This section here gets shaded out by midday, so I don't know if it's getting enough sun. Look at the roses, man. The roses are blowing up. They look so beautiful. Really, really gorgeous. Got some of these red guys popping off. We got some pink guys in the back. This guy's leaning up against the house. I probably should get it pulled forward and get it situated a little better, but the rose garden's looking good. Over here in the mushroom hut, we'll go ahead and take a little pop in here. All right, bins got holes in them. It's been separated so that fruits can come out the sides. This is just getting started here, nice and moist. We've had some decent rains come through. You can see how nice that mycelium is in there. Looking just gorgeous. I mean, they're feeding all the way up to the top, and I just put probably 2.5 inches of fresh chips in here. So they're doing really good. Over here, this guy's working on it, man. This one's been kind of a struggle here, but as you can see, we're definitely picking up some momentum here. So this bench should be fruiting here eventually. Pop on out of here. Take a look around. And then we've got just the main garden section here. Got some thyme planted in here. This is a cucumber. I'm gonna wrap this cucumber all the way around this fence line. We came in and thinned out our carrots. Came in with scissors, and I way over plant because it's just easier for me to kill stuff than it is to try to put one tiny little seed in at a time. But as you can see, the spring onions are popping up. Volunteer tomatoes are doing really good. Got some action here. This bin had to be replanted, and it's being slow as hell, so I might plant some more in there. As you can see, I'm constantly having traps out. As a gardener in the suburbs, it's kind of your responsibility to make sure you're not bringing in a bunch of rodents for your neighbors. So I'm constantly trapping. I have got a few this year already. They were real hungry after the winter, so they came in and, didn't work out well. Potatoes are looking really, really good. Look at that. I mean, all these fingerling potatoes in here now. I will leave a bunch after the season, and these will all come back every year, and I will have awesome, awesome, awesome potatoes. We finished up the scrog for the tomatoes this year. We got some brandy wines. We got us Cherokee Purple in here. And as you can see, what I've done is I've basically scrogged these levels. We've got 3 levels here for them to come up under. 1, 2, 3. And last year, man, they were up and over. So hoping they do well this year. We've got some nice straw built in here for some mulch. I put in some of these rocks up here to just kind of hold things in place. But as you can see, this should be awesome for our tomatoes this year. I really like those brandywine tomatoes, so I picked up quite a few of those. This little guy here is a brandywine. That one's the Cherokee, and those other 2 are brandywines. Looking really good. We got some of our sunflowers that didn't get choked out by the potatoes. There were a few more in here, but they really did get choked out. But all these sunflowers that made it to the edge, they're all popping, and they look like they're gonna make it. We got this little tomato here that I'll probably replace. Got a few carrots in here. They're popping up and looking good. I'll have to come in here and thin these out in a bit. This is another brandywine tomato that we put in. We put in all our tomatoes. This one looks really good. It's in a nice big pot. Then I got my peppers here. These are the Manzanos, and they don't like super intense sun. So what I've done is I've created these little kind of shade cloths for them so that they can come up and not get torched. This is a black Krim tomato. And this one here is a lemon boy. And so I'll train these guys up here, and sometimes I have to come off and tie off. This one over here, this brandy wine, I'll have it come up and just train it up against this bamboo. We've got our volunteer yellow gold potatoes here. So we got some nice gold potatoes in this little section here. It's gonna be interesting digging those up. This is a bed where I'm trying out some ginger. I put this in the ground about a week or so ago, and I didn't pre-sprout it, soak it in vinegar, nothing. I just like rinsed it off really good and threw it in there, and we'll see what's happening. Obviously, the oregano is just crazy this year. I mean, it's going everywhere. This is a nice little Z-pie that I stashed in here. It seems to be cohabitating and not getting totally choked out. I did have the yellow variety of oregano, but it's barely hanging on, man. It just is getting choked out by this massive amount of oregano. So I'm gonna make a bunch of oregano oil, which is really good for you. It's good for cleansing. We got our herb station here with our thyme. Some of it's blooming out, others of it is not. We got a rosemary here. This rosemary is so good. I love this shit. But I got two different kinds. This is a different kind of rosemary. This one was in my son's backyard, and I dug up a few chunklets of it, brought it over and got it started. This is some of that yellow oregano that got choked out by the others. Threw in a cucumber here, and we put up this fence line to keep the dogs out. And so what I've done is I put in this kind of row cover here to give them a little shade during the super intense sun. But under here, we've got our sage, and our sage is looking incredible. Some more oregano, and our strawberries are popping off. We're getting actual berries now. I've been able to come out and eat just about every day. I've been able to eat some piece of fruit, which is awesome. And then over here we have another Manzano pepper here that's kind of being protected from the torching sun. When your peppers are out and you see those tan kind of just spots that are just dead, but they're really kind of tan, that's a sunburn. And they're usually, that means they're not super stoked. Over here we've got our beets. These are our gold beets. I came in and thinned those out. I don't think I'm planting them deep enough because they seem to be not securing themselves in the soil very well. So I think I need to go deeper when I plant those. Carnations are recovering from the dogs. As you can see under here, they're just popping up because of getting beat down. But this section here is doing really good, and we're starting to get some carnation flowers, which is awesome. A little more time, or a lot more time. Keeping the time going good. Some more cannabis here. I don't remember which one this is, but all this cannabis came out pretty early and is not flipping into flowers, so pretty lucky in that respect. Over here, we put up this fencing here to kind of secure this area from the dogs. And we've got our little Manzano pepper here. We've got all these pumpkins here are volunteers from last year. This one I planted, and it's doing really good. So I'm gonna run this out this fence and then shoot it all the way down and along the fence line. Got our frogs in here chilling in the frog zone. Got sunflower patch. This is all going to be beautiful sunflowers that pop up. Got our little bird and insect bath. So this water also gives an opportunity for insects to come in and kind of come down and get some drinks of water. I got to be mindful of making sure that stays nice and fresh every day. Over here we've got some strawberries. This is the one I've really been eating out of the most. I don't know if I got anything in here today. I just come in here and I check it like I'm checking a hen nest. Yeah, look, so we got some fruits coming up here. They're making some big, beautiful strawberries too. I don't know what this variety over here is, but it's just crushing it. This one seems to be late. I'm not getting a lot of blooms off it, but it has launched over. It's got itself going in here, and then it's already taken off over in here. In this shaded area, we have our, these are our Peppa Peach stripy peppers. I put these out early just to see how they would do. They're not like, I don't know, I can't tell. They don't seem like they're stunting, but they're not exactly exploding either. This is that crop cover I gotta get cut down. This was a volunteer tomato that popped up. I'm assuming it's one of the cherry tomatoes, the yellow or red from last year. There's some weird, strange weed that popped up out of here. I don't know what this thing is. But yeah, so I planted some more sunflowers over here in this section. It gets a good, decent amount of sun. I put the iron dome of solitude over it to keep the slugs out. Because as you can see, something coming along and just doing some damage. But this is a patch of sunflowers. Another patch of sunflowers. Orchard's doing good. Both of the plum trees are doing really good. I think I'm going to trim this one down a bit. And kind of lop this side thing off or train it over towards a branch. Or trains this branch over towards the fence. I think these are calendula flowers. And they're gorgeous, just gorgeous flowers. We're already starting to get some pollinator activity out here. A lot of the bees are popping up. These are those raspberries that I dug up and replanted. They're all looking good. They need homes. And the raspberries on these are gorgeous and just delicious. We're already getting blooms here. So this thing should be fruiting for us really soon. All these little pods that you see are going to be popping off flowers. And so all those flowers are going to be berries, and I'm excited about that. Pear tree is still doing good in this like tiny pot. I got to get this thing either a home or just get it in the ground and then buy another pear tree. Apparently you have to have 2 trees to make a pear tree. But yeah, garden's doing good, folks. Pretty excited. Things are coming together, finally wrapping up. We got some fencing here on this gate on the greenhouse so that we can keep the dogs out if we want. As you can see, everything in here is still kind of in lounge mode. This whole back bench is where I'll be doing my breeding project this year. I'll have all of my ladies stacked up. I'm probably not going to get them out until early July. And then even still, they're probably only going to be in 3-gallon pots. I'm going to do a short breeding run, hopefully with a bunch of plants, and just see how that goes. But yeah, everything's looking good, folks. Pretty stoked about all the progress we've been able to make. I got a lot of help from Jake the Ripper, a lot of help from Goat Head. And yeah, so the dream's coming together. I'm really excited to see how this whole season turns up, because over the next couple months, everything should start exploding. So I'm stoked. All right, everyone out there, I hope you all have a great day. Take care of each other. It's not that hard. If you lift us all up, it's good for all of us, man. All right, everyone out there, growers love.